at the stock exchange. Well, stocks taking a breather right near record highs as the cryptocurrency market continues to be in the focus, also near its own records. The price of Bitcoin, of course, dominating the headlines across the crypto sector, the most popular token after it topped $107,000 a piece yesterday. But other tokens are in the news, too. In fact, today, Ripple's new stablecoin will officially start trading. The token is supported by U.S. dollar deposits, short-term U.S. government treasuries, and other cash equivalents. Ripple received the final go-ahead to debut the token by the New York Department of Financial Services last week. Well, joining me now with more is Aurélie Barthier, Principal Research Analyst at Nansen. Aurélie, thank you so much for joining. Big news, of course, that we've been following in the crypto world, and most recently with Ripple announcing that it will be trading its newest stablecoin, Ripple USD. Why now?
It's a great timing for many companies, not only purely crypto, because we are bound to have some clarity on stablecoin regulation. And the motto of this administration will be sort of traditional financial companies and crypto companies getting together in a clear regulatory framework.
So with Ripple getting into the stablecoin market, competing with the likes of Tether and USDC, do you think it was a smart move?
It's true, it's a very competitive space. And the advantages of Ripple is it already has a series of partners, banks, remittance companies, mostly out of the US, not so much in the US. It has established technology, which is cheap and fast. So there are some competitive advantage, but it's true it will be very competitive field.
Mm-hmm. We've seen Bitcoin surge, topping $107,000 a token just yesterday. What does this mean for the industry and the momentum behind it?
Yes, it was quite retrospectively. The Trump trade was actually buying crypto, very simply, not buying really equities, but buying crypto. So I was really surprised at the shallowness of the correction we got post-election. I think we got 7 weeks up for Bitcoin and just 1 week of correction on low volume. So there is really a lot of buy the dip mentality, and there is a lot of very strong power of buyers over sellers. I think seasonality is helping also in December. And then it remains to be seen when kind of actual policy meets expectations, how the price reacts.
Well, most recently we had seen the firm that you work at, Nansen, launch a 2024 year-end report, as well as outlook for the new year. What are your findings for our audience?
We find that basically there are a lot of good news that are priced already in crypto token prices, Bitcoin, but other assets. So we've seen the different crypto-friendly nominations among the Trump administration, whether it's the SEC or the crypto czar or commerce. We're still expecting a bit of crypto-friendly nomination at the CFTC, so it's still to come. But like really the biggest driver of crypto prices in 2025 will be if we actually see institutional adoption materializing, and that can sustain the price. But I do think in the short term, the rally is so strong that we might get some kind of correction maybe in Q1 2025.
Mm-hmm. I do want to talk about that because we had seen Bitcoin take off previously in years past, came back down to $20,000 a token. That low seems like a far off land, of course, Aurélie, based on what we've seen, the momentum and gains, of course, the record rally of late. With the correction, are you anticipating a 10% pullback? How low do you think Bitcoin could go?
Yeah, I think we could have a double-digit pullback. I don't think we will visit 20,000. We will only get a significant correction if we have like the macro conditions for that. So either slower growth or accelerating inflation. So far, it doesn't seem that accelerating inflation is the main scenario according to the data. Slowdown in growth doesn't seem very likely yet. So far it's a good setup, at least for the US economy in 2025. What can happen is really some disappointment because all this regulation, all these measures will take time over the next 4 years. So it might be that traders and investors get a bit impatient. And then we would get some correction, but I would not expect as deep as if the economy was really becoming less favorable.
It certainly is a vast market, the cryptocurrency space, Aurélie. So my last question to you is, what are the top tokens this year that have been making the marks?
This year, like really the most impressive was Solana in the crypto community. I think it started the year 2024 with 1% of total value locked on chain, and it ended the year with 7%. It kind of really implemented quite a few technological updates. So it was a very, very impressive performance from that point of view, and also from the price point of view. Lately, we've seen a kind of a comeback of Ethereum that has been really underperforming. And this is linked to the whole narrative around DeFi becoming more regulated and more kind of institutionalized. So yeah, I would say aside from the obvious, aside from Bitcoin, Solana was really one of the token of 2024.
Aurélie Marthier, Principal Research Analyst at Nansen. Aurélie, thank you so much for joining.
Thank you.